this has been quite a year, hasn't it? It's been I had big dreams at the beginning of the year, big dreams, and they all got squashed really quickly. I'm laughing, I'm crying in the inside. There were a lot of challenges throughout the year and everybody had their own things they had to deal with, but just one small element that I've been thinking about recently was based around travel. I had quite a bit of work planned in around the whole of Ireland with some fun traveling, as well as some travel to Europe and over to Canada and things like that. All of that got cancelled. For a large part of the year, travel was very, very limited. It's given me this appreciation for where I live now. So I'm from Cape Town, South Africa, but I live in Bangor in Northern Ireland. It's a really cool place and I've lived here for a very long time. It's the seaside resort town in the borough of Ards and North Down. It's a really cool, quiet, peaceful town. I've really started to appreciate it a lot more this year. I think over the years of living here, I've sort of, I've taken it for granted, and I found I needed to travel and do things all over the country. And looking back over this year and thinking of the stuff that I enjoy doing and the things that I want to make sure that I get to do next year, and then also some of the stuff that I missed, it gave me an opportunity to explore the area where I live, the Ards and North Down borough. It's big. It's a big borough when you're in it. When you zoom out the world map, it's tiny. I always do a lot of cycling, and I've been able to enjoy the coastal paths and the cycles along the beach, and there's something nice about being out riding near the sea, near the ocean air. I've always had a strong connection to cycling, and I like just getting on a bike and just going for a blast. It's a way of clearing my head. It's stuff that I just kind of had forgotten to do. I used to ride the coastal route a lot when I was younger. I also ride a one wheel. Being able to ride that around the coastal pass and sort of find new routes and places to explore and ride that thing on has been really, really fun. I had a chance to just explore the area where I live, and you get to find all these cool nooks and crannies. And for me, it's great because when I go and explore these little things, I find places to take photos or locations for photos or things for video shoots, so that when I have an idea or something I want to shoot or a texture I want to capture or a sort of a vibe that I want to shoot for a particular style photo, I've found all these little things, and that's how I've always discovered stuff over the years. It's through going out and exploring those areas, and I felt like I'd done it all in Bangor. I was like, I joke with my mate Dan, I'm like, we've photographed everything here, but turns out we haven't. There's loads of stuff. There were roads. I was like, I've never walked down this road before. Now I have. There was nothing in that road, but yeah, I've walked down it now. We've also really been using the parks a lot. Me by myself and us as a family, whether that's going for bike rides through it or picnics and walks through the forests and parks. Again, stuff right by our house. Stuff that we normally go, let's go for a picnic. So we get a picnic in a car and we drive somewhere. But now we're like, well, let's just walk down the road to the park at the bottom of the road. Because they're there on our doorstep, we assumed we'd been to them, but it turns out we hadn't. I've been running a lot more, so running through those parks and forests and connecting routes that I would have run that were maybe road runs with forests and parks. I've been able to do that because I've had that opportunity to explore that, but a little bit more time, I guess, than I normally would. So bike riding, the one wheel, and running, I've just found all these cool new places that I kind of didn't really think much of before. What I have been missing a lot of is the bar and pub life, like being able to cruise down the street and meet friends for a beer or something to eat, things like that, or even just chilling out in a coffee shop. I mean, you could do that to extent at certain times, but it hasn't really been the same. So I miss that, and I'm really looking forward to being able to get back into some sort of pub life vibe, because it's such a big thing here in the whole of Ireland. Actually, it's such a big community thing, and I feel like we've missed a lot of that. But what my friend Dan and I have been trying to do to make up for that is we've been meeting every few weeks down at the pier in Bangor and just going down with but a non-alcoholic beer and just going and chilling on the pier and taking photographs, watching sunsets. And it's just been an opportunity for us to keep talking to each other, to see how each other are doing, to chat through things, to discuss creative ideas, stuff like that. And it's given me, again, it's like, why are we not here on this pier watching more sunsets? Why are we not outside enjoying the views and the sunrises and the sunsets more? I've seen more sunrises and sunsets this year along the coast than I have ever, probably combined from 20 years of living here. So that's been really, really cool. And then the other thing that I've really learned is the water, the sea water, is so much more accessible than I originally thought it was. Because I surf, and yeah, I like to dabble at little bits. So I'll do a bit of coasteering if people want to do that. No, I'm not good at it. I dabble at a lot of things. Some stand-up paddleboarding in rivers before, stuff like that. You know, I like swimming in the sea. I like jumping off rocks and things and swimming. Oh, I like being in the water, right? I always feel like if I wanna swim or be in the water, I need to go to the north coast or I need to go to the west coast and take the surfboard. Man, I've been in the water so much this year. Whether it's been just open water swimming, jumping off rocks into like little rock pools and stuff, and like coastal swims. I've been swimming out around Donaghadee Harbour. Like there's huge groups of people that swim out here, like cold water swim throughout the year. Fair play to them. I'm not really up for the swimming in December and January. It's hard enough putting a wetsuit on and going for a surf, but I'm all right with it. Maybe as a novelty, New Year's Day swim. Oh, let's go in and freeze our nuts off. But I'm a 3-season swimmer, right? Spring, summer, autumn. Not winter, not for me. But I've also been paddleboarding with my mate Ian, who runs like a stand-up paddleboard thing called Sup Hub in Bangor, and it's brought this community of people together who like want to go stand-up paddleboarding, and they're in the harbour, they're out along the coast, and people are buying their own paddleboards and doing all this stuff, and loads of amazing spots along the coast from like Crawfordsburn the whole way up the coast towards Donaghadee and probably past, with some really beautiful spots for swimming. It's weird now to see that for almost 20 years I've been like not doing that. Someone who loves being in seawater. And now I've swam like so much this year and it's been incredible. It's showing everyone how awesome this area is where we live, and it gave me this amazing new lease for life, I guess, for the area I live. So while 2020 has been a very difficult year, take a moment to sort of look back and think, well, we've lost a lot of stuff. What have we gained? I've spent so much time with my family this year. It's been amazing. Like that side of it's been amazing. Being able to spend more time with my kids, spend more time with my wife. She might disagree with that, but for me, it's been great. She looks like she's had enough of me, but for me, it's been really, really good. Myself and us as a family have really learned that we love where we live. I think going into the new year, I'm definitely, I still want to do what I want to do. I still have big dreams and aspirations, but it's been a tough year. It's been a challenging year mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. But trying to find a way to look back and go, what positive stuff can we draw out from that and take forward into the new year? So I don't know if there's going to be any more videos from me this year because I've been a flake on the latter half of 2020. I've been very flaky. So maybe there will be another video, maybe there won't. Thanks very much for watching and all the best for 2021. No, legit. We're going to need it. Oh! One of those ones with cognac in. Wasn't expecting that. Just wash it down with this glass of wine. What's that doing? Terrible. Fancy. No, seriously though, thanks for watching.